Okay, welcome back to the channel. In this week's episode, I'm going to be shooting and sharing some night photography. Okay, well, I am in some back alleyway in my town here, dodgily creeping around at night because I'm doing some night photography. So we'll see how that goes. It's a bit of a misty night. It's been some snow and some drizzle today, so it's good conditions for kind of a hazy, dim, urban photography setting that tells a story or is a bit cinematic, depending on how the editing goes. So we'll get some pictures around and we'll see how that goes. I'm in an alleyway, so hopefully no one calls the cops or anything. So that's the area I'm going to get for my first shot. So yeah, we'll see what I can get from that. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Just going to be heading back to my car now, and we'll go back and edit those. I might take a few shots from around different places in town, but around here I think I'm done, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, well, I'm back in the car, and I got some shots from the surrounding area. I might drive to some different places. Actually, look at this, with the sort of green light here. I think I took a picture of that. We'll see. Anyways, I got a few shots, and we'll see how those turn out. And I might get a few shots around, but yeah, I just wanted to get a quick video today of some night photography from my town. Okay, so I'm back home in the safety of my house, back from the mean streets of my small little town, and I'm going to go through some of the pictures. I've already shared a couple of the pictures in this video, but I'll share the rest with you here. Okay, so here's the first image that we're going to have a look at, and it's this alleyway with this "Do Not Enter" sign, and you can see that it's a real dark alleyway, and it has this bright sort of exit area at the end that says "Do Not Enter," and I just love the way that it is kind of ominous down there, and I kind of thought to myself, yeah, no kidding, I'm not going to enter that area. So here's the before and after in Luminar Neo, with some of the stuff I did. Some of these are pretty grainy, which I'm not too concerned about because these are not really for print. They're more for just kind of, my own enjoyment. And here's the storefront that I was telling you about with the awning and the cast shadow, and it just creates kind of a neat pic. There's this sort of horse's head over on the right, which is kind of a bit odd because I think it's a pet store, and my town has this Western theme, which can kind of be a bit odd at times. So there's cowboy boots and this horse's head on the side, so all of that adds to the sort of weirdness in the dark. But anyways, here's the before and after. Obviously changing the color tone, and this is sort of an anamorphic crop to this one. So yeah, I thought that turned out. I mean, this one's okay. There's not that much to it, but it's kind of a fun image. Okay, and here's this one, which is a drugstore, and it's actually not abandoned, but it's been sold, and I don't think anyone's using it at the moment. So in my town, that's the closest thing we have to an abandoned structure, which I wish we had tons of them around. I love all that stuff. But this one it has this kind of orangey street lighting, and then the turquoise of the signage kind of creates some cool color mixes. And here's the before and after. really toned down the noise in this one, and erase some distraction areas in the window, some reflection and some jarring sort of points of light that were shining on the window, just to make it look a little bit more empty. But and because it was a bit wet, there's some reflection on the car park. You can see some of the orange on the tarmac and some of the greens and the teals. So all of that sort of gives it a bit of added flavor. And I just kind of like this one. I actually took this picture before on another occasion, and arguably did a better job. But this is from the same night that I was on, so I just took it again. And then this one is actually the rear of a restaurant. It was open at the time, so there was like stuff going on. And this one is a Greek restaurant in town. I think it's called My Greek Plate. And this is just the rear of it. Has this ramp for accessibility, and it's just kind of a neat pic. It's got this kind of burnt sign, and just a fun shot. And this one is probably my favorite image of the day. It's just kind of different, and it's looking up at the hotel we have in town, at the Cochrane Hotel, which is an old Western original building, and it has this cast light, as you can see, and unfortunately it's sort of nearing Christmas time, so some of the buildings have Christmas lights, which doesn't lend itself to a sort of ominous street night shot. Sometimes that neon glow can add to the scene, but in this case I wanted it to be a bit ominous, and I still think it's fine with the light shining. Kind of has sort of a Bates Motel vibe looking up at it like that, I thought. So because it's a black and red font building, it's got this kind of black and red together. It's kind of got this sort of evil connotation, and the light shining on it, it's just kind of a bit, shining-ish. So I like that one. Thanks so much for returning to the channel this week. And hopefully there are some interesting shots for you to look at. I would love your comments as usual, and if you want to join or like any of that good stuff, I would really appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time. Don't know what I'll be doing, but hopefully it'll be fun for all. Okay, thanks, and see you soon. Bye. So I wandered up through one of the main alleyways here in town, and got some shots, and my battery was acting up, so let's see if any of those turn up. Oh, branch.